And right now in the studio, we got people. We got stuff going on today. We are crazy busy. And right now, we have got little Patricia Vidonic in the studio. Good morning, little Patricia.
Good morning.
You are a professional MMA fighter.
Yes, I am.
That is awesome. And you're in Billings now. So what's the deal? Like, how did Billings come about? I mean, why are you here?
Well, I was born and raised in Oregon, Southern Oregon, and I actually had a great opportunity back in April to be the first professional female MMA fight here in Montana, out in Sydney. And we flew into Billings and drove out there, met the owners of the Grindhouse, and decided that we would come up here after my last fight. In December, we moved to New Mexico. Really wasn't our thing. So when we came here, I was like, hey, it's kind of like Oregon. We like it here. And so we came up here for the summer and then just decided we'd stay.
Very cool. Well, it's good to have you here. You've got a big fight coming up, too, the breast cancer beatdown. Fletcher, North Carolina. People think there's all sorts of research that goes into breast cancer, but you're saying all you got to do is give it a rear naked choke.
I wish that was as easy as it sounds.
And so what's the fight's benefiting, like the proceeds go to breast cancer research?
Yeah, it goes to breast cancer research. Also another company called It Ain't Chemo, which is a nonprofit organization that helps cancer patients with everything from like getting to their appointments all the way to even emotional support. There's also an ambassador who's one of our fellow female MMA fighters. Her name's Mighty Mia Hayes. She actually just got to go home from the hospital a couple days ago.
Oh, cool.
And she's in the show is in honor of her as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
my mom's a breast cancer survivor, so.
Yeah, my mom passed away of breast cancer when I was 15.
Sorry to hear
yeah.
that. Yeah, it's a bitch for sure.
It sure is.
Not cool at all. And so that's awesome. And so you're going there to fight. Who's your opponent? I mean, somebody pretty good?
My opponent, her name's Chelsea, the Italian Princess Collarelli. I don't really know much about her. I know she's a wrestler, so we'll
so you're gonna knock
see
her
how
out.
it goes. Well, yeah, we're gonna get in there and I'm gonna play a smarter game. I know that.
What's your professional record?
My professional record's 5-1, and my last fight was in Denver, and I beat the girl who was ranked number 5 in the world, which bumped me up to number 3, and I am now the 110-pound title holder for Beatdown MMA in Denver.
Very cool. So yeah, and you're the number 3 female fighter in the world,
at
right?
110 pounds and below. Yes.
That's awesome.
According to fightmatrix.com. So yeah.
That's cool. That's very exciting. And then also, is there do you have any information about a fight locally here? Because I heard your name yesterday. I was talking to somebody involved with the fight because I'm the ring announcer.
Oh, cool.
For the Fusion Fight League. And so I was talking to somebody and they mentioned your name. I didn't know if that was official yet. Or
well, it's hopefully becoming more official. I do have a verbal confirmation with Tasha 4-Star. She's, I guess, one of the only really decent female fighters here in Montana that
she's undefeated, I think.
Yes, as an amateur, yeah. She's 8-0, I think, as an amateur. And she's the only person around here that they could bring in to make her pro debut against me. And I'm willing to do that and just see how it goes. It'll be a good fight. I know that.
And it's coming up October 27th?
Yes, it is at the Metro.
Yes. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, just to talk about that fight a little bit, it's going to be MMA fights, and they're teaming up with Octane Addictions. And so there's going to be like motorcycle stunts happening over the top of the cage. Like motorcycles are going to be flipping. Yeah, during the fights. So it's going to be crazy intense there.
And also, Octane Addictions is one of my sponsors as well. And OA Graphics, yeah.
That's awesome. And so you're going to, and it's a professional fight, the fight that you and her are fighting?
Oh, yes.
And what does it mean? I mean, what's the difference between an amateur and a professional fight? Like, what? I don't understand what it means to be a professional MMA fighter. I mean, obviously, if you're in the UFC, I get it. You're getting a big fat payday and you're on TV. But like, what's how is Tasha all of a sudden professional? Like, what does that mean?
Well, it's when you step from being an amateur to a professional. You have a higher caliber of opponents, and you get paid, and you can throw elbows to the face.
And so really, it's just a matter of saying this is a professional fight. There's not like anything extra you have to do. You don't have to get paid more for it.
Well, when you're an amateur, you don't get paid at all, and you have to step it up, and there's no going back to amateur after you turn pro as well.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So once you say this is a pro fight, you're pro from then on out.
Correct.
I see.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And you have to be licensed in commissioned states that have boxing commissions and everything also.
Very cool. Well, is that all you got on the schedule right now? October, you've got the October 1st, the breast cancer beatdown in North Carolina, and then October 27th here at the Metro?
That's right.
That's on the agenda. Excellent.
Yes.
What do you do normally on day to day? I see on Facebook and stuff you train a lot.
Yes.
Is it mainly just training and training and training?
That's all I do. Yep, that's my job, and I'm just in the gym at 7:30 every morning. I'm there till about 11:30. Go home, eat a little lunch, come back till about 2:33, and then come back a little later, a couple hours later, and stay till 9:30 or so, 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Wow.
And
long day.
Yes.
Long day. What about, is there any way for people to watch the breast cancer beatdown or follow it or anything?
Definitely. It's going to be live on the internet at gofightlive.com. It'll be $9.99. I know that there's 20 fights that night. The first 13 are all male fights, and they will be the preliminary card, and the main card is the 7 professional women's fights.
Excellent.
Thanks.
Very cool. Check that one out on October 1st, and then we'll keep you posted on the October 27th big fight at the Metra. Little Patricia Vidonic, thank you so much for coming up, and welcome to Billings.
Hey, thank you very much. And is it cool if I say a couple more things?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, you can follow me on Facebook at Little Patricia or Twitter at Little Patricia MMA. I also write a weekly blog for ProMMANow.com, which just kind of shows what I do on a weekly basis. As I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I'm a professional fighter. So my son goes to Riverside Middle School, and his name's Mark. So hi, Mark, if you get to listen. And I want to thank the Grinders Grindhouse. They're down on it's 1617 First Avenue North, and it's on First Avenue North and 17th. It's the old Auto Plaza building. You know, there's something there for everyone. Doesn't matter what your age is. We've got kids classes, adults. If you want to learn to fight, if you want to just get fit, come on down. There's great coaches down there. My husband is also my coach, and so we are always willing to work with people. I want to thank all my sparring partners down there who
get beat up all the time.
Yes, and they do beatings on me as well, and it's always great. And I want to thank you guys for having me on the show.
Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah, and I also would like to thank all my sponsors. And I'm also currently looking for any new local sponsors, so if anybody out there is interested, I'm always very respectful, and I represent my sponsors with integrity. And I would like to thank Failure's No Option, Super Body Care, Octane Addictions, OA Graphics, Damage Control Mouthguards, Level Terrain Apparel, and Dirty Girls Gear for sending me some really cool stuff to do my weigh-ins in.
Excellent.
And you can get a hold of me on Facebook at Little Patricia, or I'm sure if you guys want to call in here, these guys down here, Big J and McLovin, will help you guys get in contact with me. And, Monday, I'll be live on KLUR Channel 8 News at noon. So everybody should check that out, too.
Check it out. Color 8. Excellent. Little Patricia, thanks so much for coming up, and good luck in all the fights.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings' #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.